é a série Sofrência, modo Sofrência no segundo campeonato de amigos do NBA 2K23. É o Philadelphia 76ers e eu, Fernandão, sofrendo pra caramba nesse negócio. Tá difícil demais. Vamos que vamos, não para. Agora o time da vez é o San Antonio Spurs. Vamos lá, né? Play game. Mais um joguinho. Tentar encaixar as bolas de 3, acertar a defesa e tentar classificar pro playoff ou pro play-in. Haja coração, amigo, como diria Galvão Bueno. Vamos que vamos. Mais um.
Here. Not happening. Or it will.
Dang.
That was a quick game.
Glad we got those 4.
That's what Team 2K TV does. We give the community wins, thus for giving them double XP. So we're really giving to the community when we're out here taking L's and giving them wins. You know what I'm saying, guys?
That's what we're all about.
Blowing kisses and blowing games.
Game number 2.
All right, we're not gonna dance this time. We gotta look locked in.
We can't show off like that again.
Hey, why am I dancing?
Rodney, you already broke the trust here. All right, 3-0. Let's lock in.
Let's meet the starters for your San Antonio Spurs.
A team defender em San Antonio.
6'8", starting it forward. Number 10, Jeremy Sohan. 6'1" guard, number 33, Trey Jones.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. Joined by Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian. Spurs coach Greg.
No question about that, Allie. Thank you. So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Maxey out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And for the Spurs, at the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Zach Collins, and it's Jones in at the 1.
This Spurs franchise, one of the most storied in the sport, really trying to get back to their winning ways.
And it's the Sixers to start out. Maxey against Vassell. Outside Harden. Outside Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Tucker, the pass to Maxey. No luck on that one. Nice D from Vassell. Well, Smitty, how about the Spurs here? A short playoff drought the last few seasons.
They've only missed the playoffs 7 times since coming to San Antonio, BA, including the last 3 years in a row. This fan base isn't used to these types of seasons.
And Embiid gets the double team. Collins with the defensive effort. Harden against Jones. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Jones, the pass to Johnson. On the wing, Vassell. No luck on that one. And Philadelphia the other way now. And here's Harden. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Orlando. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Maxey. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
San Antonio ball.
Besteira, cara.
Vassell. Here's Sohan. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
A lottery pick in the 2020 draft, Devin Vassell has seen increased minutes, and it's led to contributions on both ends of the court.
You know, talking about Devin Vassell, what stands out to you about his defense, Smitty?
BA hits his length and instincts. Vassell prides himself on being disruptive, and on top of being a solid on-ball defender, he's an absolute pest off the ball.
Bem-vindo aí, amigão. Tamo junto. Vê meu sofrimento aqui. Vê meu sofrimento aqui, Kenny. Não tá fácil. Tá osso. Tá bom meu áudio aí? Depois você manda o final.
That's good from Harden. And if your team is starting out slower than anticipated, how do you prevent frustration from setting in, Grant?
That's a tough one. I mean, the trick is to try to stay even keel. It's such a long season. You're going to have highs and lows. Just treat this like any other low point at any other time of the year. It should pass.
Harden hits them both.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
The 76ers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Maxey passes to Tucker. Embiid with it. Collins defending.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Embiid. Outside Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good from Embiid on the assist from Maxey.
The control and focus from Embiid, able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
Pass to Collins. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And that was the mobile one drive. No resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
It's good. Embiid's gotten his second bucket of the game.
What concentration from the process. Embiid not fazed at all by the bump.
San Antonio calls timeout. So both teams changing it up here. Graham with it. Milton covering. No one near him. The Spurs rebound. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. And the Spurs making a change here. Birch is checked in.
Cam Birch.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Melton passes to Milton. Now here's Melton. Here's Harrell. Melton up top. Harris on the wing. Pass to Harrell. 5 on the clock. Bassey pulls it in.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And Shake Milton gets the whistle that time.
Shake Milton.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Back to Graham. Lots of room. San Antonio again missing.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Here's Harrell. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Out to the right wing. Plenty of space. And off the glass. That one's good.
Though Devontae is a natural-born scorer, he's developed into a solid playmaker as well.
Melton on the wing. Misses the jumper from the wing. Tie game in San Antonio. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
The 76ers.
Quando o nível é baixo, amigo, é baixo por 2. Pontuação baixa.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Zach Collins, and it's Jones in at the point. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Jones against Harden. Down low. Here's Embiid. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Embiid's got 6 points.
Yeah, the focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. Yeah?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. Outside Maxey. The 3. Tries again. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're lucky to be holding on to this lead after the inconsistent first quarter. But they're starting to hit their stride now, pulling those percentages up.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
The 76ers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Harden, the pass to Embiid. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 10.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Inside. And it's Maxey missing.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Vassell outside.
The first half. 2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's Jones. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Harden against Jones. Harden with a bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And Harden, the former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, BA. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Here's Maxey, following the bucket by the Spurs. Milton passes to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And the 76ers making a change here. Harris is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Harris. Maxey with it. Back to Harris. Clock at 6. Vassell against Maxey. San Antonio with a rebound. It's Johnson with a drive over Harris. Here's Bates Diop. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul. James
And some changes here for the 76ers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Tucker. And it's Melton in for Maxey.
at the line for San Antonio. Makes Diaz at the line for one.
Uma cestinha a mais, vai subir a diferença para 3 pontos. Pontuação baixíssima.
The 76ers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Harrell. Now Harden deflects the pass. And stolen by Graham. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bates Diop. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Melton. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Melton's got his first bucket in this one.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Left side Graham. Pass to Bates Diop. 1 second left. The shot comes out. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Spurs out in front, up by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground, the score tied. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
They didn't get much help from the bench, Ernie. They could really use that spark.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. Maxey passes to Harris, to the paint. Embiid with it. Back to Tucker. Pass to Harris. Out to the wing. To the left wing. For 3, Maxey. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Maxey's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Back to Jones. Here's Sohan. Now Collins. And the layup is good off the glass. Collins has got 8 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Outside Harden. Right wing. Tucker finds Harden. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Wow, the vision of P.J. Tucker made that play possible.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
You gotta love P.J. Tucker's competitive attitude. You get so much sweat equity from him on almost every play.
Let's give it up for your Spurs.
Reed's checked in for Embiid.
Spurs fans, give it up one more time for your Spurs.
So it's San Antonio now. They trail by 3 to the right side. To the inside. Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Ryan Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a t-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn. But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Well, that work ethic Tucker possesses doesn't really show up on box scores, Smitty.
Well, B.A., it's one of those intangibles you hear about. But trust me, his teammates notice. One of them once said Tucker is the ultimate teammate because of his effort level.
Jogador fundamental, igual o Embiid, sabe? Tirou o Embiid desse time, desse pivôzão. Tem o Harry, que é legal, bom, mas ele não é igual o Embiid, não, filho. Não é igual o Embiid.
And he makes a first.
A lottery pick. Devin Vassell has turned into a big-time talent. Someone who will be a force in this league for years to come.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Harden. He's got 9. Outside Maxey. Outside Harden. Back to Maxey.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Pass to Tucker.
2 minutes.
Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Jones. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Jones has gotten his second bucket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Back to Harden. Tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Left side, Harden. 5 to shoot. Back to Maxey. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray. Maxey's got 6 here in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, stolen by Harris. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Harden. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Vassell against Maxey. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Devin Vassell with a great feel when to use the mid-range jumper. Such a skilled swing man.
Pass to Reed. Back to Harden. Here's Reed. Outside Maxey. Outside Harden. Now here's Tucker. Back to Harden. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Johnson. The Spurs have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Count the basket. Rams got his first basket of the night.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Johnson with it. Pass to Vassell. It'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Back to Maxey. Right side, Milton. Melton, right side. Milton passes to Maxey. To the left side wing. Embiid against Birch. Offensive board. Here's Maxey. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line. And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year is just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
First one falls for him. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
Taking a look at the 76ers. We've got Maxey, Shake Milton out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Melton in at the 2. Vassell can't get it to go. The Sixers leading. Harrell down low, and he drops it in from the low post.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Here's Jones. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Over to the left wing. Down low. Here's Embiid. It's good, and the sweet setup from Harrell. And the 76ers lead by 4.
You know Embiid loves to produce like this, and you can tell it's firing up the team as well.
Inside, Birch. Excellent D there from Embiid.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And it's in there.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Maxey passes to Embiid.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the ball.
San Antonio.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. They trail by 4. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team, and he had plenty of confidence. He told his players, we've worn those guys down. We can take advantage of it. We're not going away until the last second. Let's see how they respond. Back over to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Back to Harris. Pass to Harden. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Jones hits them both.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
Back to Harden. This one for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down. Held and Johnson knocked down a big one. I mean big.
Pass to Harris. A minute 6 left in the fourth quarter here. Embiid drawing the double team.
They're welcoming the pressure. Joel Embiid with a chance to prove himself here.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the 76ers, Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
A fun-loving player on and off the court. Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Nails it from 3.
High stakes moment, and Keldon Johnson delivers.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. Count it!
These are the moments Embiid loves. Enjoys being the player for this team to take and make clutch shots.
Jones with the ball. Harden picks him up. Pass to Sohan. There's the triple. The Spurs rebound. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the 76ers, PJ Tucker. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. There's 25 seconds left in the game. And San Antonio has possession. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Back to Harden. Pass to Harris. Now Harden. To the wing on the left. For 3, Maxey sinks it from distance.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
James, I'd love to know whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense. What aspect of your game are you most proud of?
Being able to play a full force of a game and, and make an impact every single play. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I have to do.
It's been fun to watch.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Al.
Aquela fotinha marota do placar. Vamos lá. Ai, nossa, quase o controle caiu no chão. Tô amarrado por um fio aqui. Vamos lá. Responder o Tennyson aqui. Vamos ver se salvou. Eu vou tirar a voz da narração aqui, Tennyson. Beleza? Vamos ver aqui, pra ter emoção. É a emoção do jogo, né, cara? Os comentários, a narração quando a gente empolga. Rapaz, que da hora. Aqui, cara, joguei muito, hein? Joguei muito. Joguei muito. Esse jogo, apesar de tudo, joguei muito. Vamos lá, aqui, ó. Vamos conferir primeiro quarto 6-6, segundo quarto 10-11 pros caras. Primeiro tempo 16-17, pontuação baixíssima. Terceiro quarto 13-12. Quarto quarto 23-13. Que isso? Que doidura. Vamos ver se vai salvar. Eu vou encerrar aqui. Eu vou jogar mais um. Eu vou começar mais uma transmissão aqui no YouTube pra vocês. Vamos ver se vai salvar. Salvou, hein? Salvou! 52-42. O próximo jogo é contra o Andrei. Vou jogar contra o Houston Rockets. Depois eu volto contra o Andrei. Beleza? Pertinho aqui tem jogo com o Zad. Jogo contra os humanos. Depois só mais à frente com o Thiagão. Tem o Danilo e o Tennyson. Mais no finalzinho seguido, em um com o outro. Beleza? Quase no finalzinho do campeonato. Vamos pegando embalo. Vamos ver aqui só a classificação antes de encerrar a live aqui. Com todos vocês. Standings, League Standings, Conferência Leste. Vamos ter que parar de jogar. Tá jogando muito o jogo. Segurar um pouquinho que isso vai fazer diferença lá na frente. E para ajudar na simulação, beleza? Vamos lá, Boston Celtics, Brooklyn Nets, Atlanta Hawks, Milwaukee, que é o Zad, e Chicago Bulls nos playoffs direto. Aí vem a turma do play-in, Miami Heat, New York Knicks, Philadelphia 76ers e Indiana Pacers. Beleza? Dá pra melhorar ainda. Saldo positivo aqui, ó, negativo de 3.2. Obrigado pela audiência, obrigado por tudo. Esse jogo foi show, hein? Foi bom demais. Até a próxima. Fui!